All right, in this video, I am going to show you a little bit about why you should invest more money into your team and have a bonus structure in place to keep everyone motivated. So before we jump into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the founder of healthcaremarketing.ca, and I have degrees in business, marketing, and communication. I have in-office experience in my parents' dental office. I ran their practice. We've grown their business by several $100,000 every year. Last year was $800,000. I am the co-founder of a company called Connect the Doc. It's a review and referral platform for dentists, and I deliver my customers an average ROI of $4 for every $1 spent, and that's short-term ROI. In this video, I want to tell you a little bit more about why it just makes sense to pay your people more. We've all heard the saying in life, you get what you pay for, and it's nothing different when it comes to employees. I want you to start thinking of your office as a business, and I want you to start thinking of your employees as an investment, not an expense, but an investment, which means that what you put into them is what you're going to get out of them. So let's just look at the math a little bit more. Let's say the average receptionist is making $20 and you increase their salary by 25% to $25 an hour. That equates to roughly $40 a day or $10,000 a year. That's a lot of money. But by paying your person more, you can expect a couple things. One is increased staff loyalty. If the industry average is $20 and you're paying someone 25% more, they're going to be very, very afraid of losing their job and having to work backwards or go down as far as salary goes. So they're going to want to do everything they can to keep their job. And they're going to be very loyal to you because they want to keep their job. Additionally, they're going to be happier. Anytime someone's able to make more money, they're obviously going to be able to buy nicer things. They'll have a little bit more discretionary income. They might live in a nicer apartment. They might be able to drive to work instead of taking the train. All of these little things add up to a lot more job satisfaction as a result of paying them more money. And because they have become accustomed to this awesome new lifestyle, they're going to be really, really motivated to make sure that you keep them around. And they're going to be really friendly to your patients. They're going to ask your patients for referrals. They're going to be so friendly. You're going to generate more reviews. On the phone, they're going to be more motivated to get those patients who are inquiring to come into your office. So there's a lot of really, really good things that come by paying your people more. You're going to get so much more, and I promise you that little extra $5, that 25%, although it sounds like a big increase in an expense, it's actually a smart investment because you're going to get much more than that back in return. Once you have good people, you've invested in training them, they're happy, they're motivated, the next thing you want to do is implement a bonus system, a little carrot at the end. But before you implement a bonus system, it's really, really important to understand a few things. First of all, bonus systems are a must for any dental office. You have to keep your people motivated. Whether you like it or not, you are in sales. You are selling your product and service, and your people who are selling it, specifically and most importantly, your receptionist. So the first impression, my dad calls them FIDs, first impression director and final impression director. So it's really, really important that you have this bonus structure in place to make sure that they're motivated to do their job as best as possible. So when you're coming up with a bonus structure, what I always recommend for you to do is, first of all, you have to know your numbers. You're a business owner. You need to know your numbers. So study your income statement. Know whether you have a profitable business or not. I want you to pay yourself like an associate. So if you actually take a look at this sample income statement or profit loss statement on the right here, you can see on a $600,000 business that there's a $200,000 net income. I'm pretty sure that payroll doesn't include the doctor's amount of money or the doctor's salary. So really this business is just breaking even. So what I want you to do is I want you to pay yourself like an associate to see whether your business is making money or not. Now, after that, I want you to allocate some money to marketing. You should be spending about 5% of your of your revenue should be going towards marketing. And then establish your BAM, your bare ass minimum. So in this example, let's just assume the net income is more or less a break even because of paying the doctor accordingly. But in this example, $600,000 revenue per year equals about $50,000 per month. And we can see if 200,000 out of 600,000 basically means you have 66% of your income equates to expenses, which works out to about a $33,000 per month BAM, which means basically if your business bills $33,000 per month, there is nothing left over for yourself in this example. Now, let's say we incentivize our staff to get this $50,000 up to $60,000. So let's say we set our bonus number at $60,000. So for every month our business bills $60,000, there will be some kind of bonus. So that's what you kind of motivate your staff with. What I recommend is you take 50% of the income, so not the revenue, 50% of the income goes towards a bonus structure. So let's take an example. Let's say instead of $50,000 a month, we set the bonus for $60,000 a month, and we're able to accomplish that extra $10,000 per month 6 times in a year. So we don't hit our bonus every single month. We want to keep it realistic. Let's say we hit that bonus 6 months out of the year, or roughly an extra $60,000 in revenue. Now, we know our margin is 33%, which means $19,800 is the additional net income that you guys are going to have if you hit your bonus for 6 out of 12 months. That equates to roughly $20,000. What I recommend you do is you take $10,000 and either give it to yourself or put it back in the business, and you take $10,000, which gets split out evenly or accordingly in a bonus structure. Obviously, if you have someone part-time versus someone full-time, you're going to want to mathematically figure that out so it's fair. But now your team is getting $10,000 more per year. So if that's 3 different people who are helping you get there, they just made an extra $3,000. So they're going to be very motivated to do things properly because you're going to pay them better. And everyone's motivated by money. If they're not motivated by money, you can try to figure out what they are motivated for. Maybe they want a little bit more time off. Maybe they want you to, send them on a vacation. Find out what kind of makes them tick and come up with a custom bonus structure if you can. But everything comes down to really understanding your numbers so that you can come up with something that makes more sense. Now, in this example, you as the business owner made an extra $10,000 just by creating a bonus structure. So you're going to make more money by investing in your people and by incentivizing them to do better for you. So you might be asking, well, like, what's in it for me? What's my ROI? Well, first of all, let's start to think what happens when an employee knows that more sales equals more money. Well, your hygiene department might look at someone's teeth and talk about cosmetic work. They might upsell some of your services for you. Everyone in the office is going to be happier if they're making more money because you're paying them more, and as a result, the quality of care is going to go up. When the quality of care goes up, patients are going to be more likely to refer you. Your receptionist on the phone is going to be a little bit more receptive to phone training. They want to do better now because if they do better and if they deliver better results, they make more money. So they're actually going to be motivated to take criticism a little bit more. As the machine is well oiled, your patients are going to start writing you more reviews because the product is better, and having more reviews is actually going to increase your Google and SEO rankings. So there's a lot of, and that in itself will generate more new patients, and then those patients will come through the machine and they're going to have a great experience and they're going to refer their friends and they're going to write reviews. So you can start to see a really positive snowball effect by just really running a good business, and that all starts with your team. A little bit why you need to care about this stuff right now. I talk about this in every single video. The dental market is shifting. Right now, we have more dental students graduating from school and practicing than we have baby boomers retiring. And what that means is that there's an increase of supply in the market of dentists, and our demand is staying relatively constant. So prospective people looking for dentists have more options when they have more options to choose from. So why should someone choose you versus someone else? Well, I promise you, if you invest in your team, if as a result of investing in your team and incentivizing them, you guys are able to have a better practice with better service, well, guess what? You're going to get more reviews. So when someone does their research, they're going to find you online. You're going to have more ambassadors. Your existing patients are going to tell their friends about you. There's so many good things that come from just investing in the people who work for you. And right now is a critical time to do that because the market is changing. And if you don't take action now, you're going to see your business start to drop, all things being equal. So if you don't take action, it's quite simple. You're going to make less money. You're going to have less vacation time. You're going to have to work longer hours to make the same amount of money. You probably won't be able to retire as early or with as much money. And if you don't continue to work on investing to grow your business, you won't be able to sell your practice for as much. So a little bit about what we do at Healthcare Marketing. While we know a lot about internal marketing, our primary focus is on helping you get traffic to your website and building you a website that converts that traffic. And then you have that well-oiled machine, you have amazing employees, you have a great structure in place to make sure you leverage all of those customers. So we're going to help you get those customers, and we're definitely going to also provide you with some content like this video to help you take advantage of all of the different opportunities you have. So our packages, our websites are at $149 a month, and our digital marketing and growth packages start at $4,500 a month. Now, you might be asking, who do we work with? Well, we primarily work with dentists, specifically dentists who want very conversion-focused websites. So they plan on growing, they're not retiring anytime soon. And then we also, as far as the marketing goes, we primarily work with dentists who are very prepared to invest in their growth, and they want to be the top dentist in their city. It's a badge of honor for us to get to work with the best dentists in each city, and that's what we're striving to do. So what's our guarantee? Why should you listen to me? Well, you know a little bit about my my bio and from the earlier slides, but I'll actually only market for one dentist in each city. And I actually guarantee that you will rank on page 1 of Google for 50% of your high-value keywords, or I will pay my people to continue to work for you at no cost until you are ranking. So I love action takers. What is next for you? Well, the best thing to do is to schedule a call with me. I offer quick 15-minute calls if you just want to get to know me, and then 30 and 60-minute calls if you're pretty motivated to move forward and grow and you just want to kind of iron a few details out. So go to my website, healthcaremarketing.ca/book-online to schedule a call with me, and we really look forward to chatting and seeing if it's a good match.